Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I had posted on my Instagram that I do not like New Year's Eve and New Year's, and persons were asking me why, and I told them that I was gonna tell you guys soon. So I decided that I wanted to make a video about it because, trust me, this is a story time, a real ass life story time. Now, story time and makeup. Yo, I can't see without my glasses pretty well. It takes a while for my eyes to adjust. So when I was living in Jamaica, I was living at this particular place, right? And it was New Year's and such, and me and my friend decided that we were going to go to a New Year's party over by Port Royal. I think that's a place. Over by Port Royal. It's like a huge party like every year, and they have like a lot of firework and stuff. And I remember when I was at work, it's like my supervisor overheard us talking about the party, and she said she basically told us that we needed to stay home. And you know, like, we're young, like we don't care, we're gonna go to whatever party that we want because we're not listening. I had this friend, she was actually the one that we bought the tickets from, but we had no way of getting over there. So I said, well, if I buy these tickets from you, I think that's how the conversation went. You know, she said that we could travel with her. That was good for us because we didn't have any vehicle at the time. We didn't have any ride, and we just didn't want to call a taxi, you know. We rather have one straight ride there and the same ride back. So when we called the girl, she said she was on her way to pick us up. So if we could, you know, there was like ifs and buts and whatever. And she was like, can you guys at least walk to the bus stop where we can pick you guys up sooner? Whilst we were at the bus stop waiting, she called us back and she said, can you guys like find your way to the party? The owner for the owner for the car, or the driver, he's like basically complaining that, oh, he can't bring us because his car was too low to the ground and he can't take the weight in the car. And we were like super bummed because I was like, geez, like, I mean, we made plans to travel with her. Anyways, you know, we decided like, whatever, we're gonna find our way there by ourselves. We are gonna get a taxi. So my friend looked in her phone and she saw she had a taxi number. So my phone had the credit at that time. I called the taxi. We told him our location, and mind you, this is not the first time like we have been like we're calling a taxi to come pick us up from like that's what people do, you know, they call cabs or whatever. So the man said that he was gonna come pick us up, and you know, we were there waiting and talking and stuff like that. So we said like, so the taxi can't reach, which my taxi Monday, you know, we had one man that said to herself, like, just go and like get another cab, you know, just get another cab and whatever. Anywho, we're like, okay, we're gonna wait a little bit. And it's like, I saw this guy, he walked up to the bus stop where we were standing, because there are a lot of kids out there. So it's not like it was just me and my friend standing out there. There were like a lot of kids, because mind you, this was New Year's Eve. My friend said, is that a taxi? Because we were talking to each other, but I saw the guy, you know, because I kept looking behind me. And she was like, is that a taxi? But I saw when it's like I saw the car underneath the trees. The area wasn't lit where the guy was coming from, because we were underneath the street light. And if you know Jamaica, you know how street lights are set up, how bus stops are set up. So the guy, he walked from an area that was not really lit, but I saw a car coming from the same direction too. Mind you, it's a main road, but cars don't drive that slow unless they're like stopping at a bus stop to pick up somebody. He was there playing on his phone and whatever. So he then said, is that a taxi? So it's like he was there to get a cab too, but he was like on his phone. And I said to my friend, I said, let's go. And I gave a stink ass attitude and I walked away and she walked behind me. So we went to the other side of the bus stop. And guess what? The guy walked away and he went into the same silver Honda Civic. Or gray. He went into that car and it drove away. And I said to my friend, I said, did you see what just happened a while ago? The guy was asking if that was a taxi and he just went right into the vehicle without knowing if it was a taxi. Do you see what I'm saying? He literally walked off and went into the vehicle and the vehicle drove away. I call the official taxi, or I called the taxi at the same time and I said, like, where are you? He said, oh, I'm up by that place. And like that place was literally like 5 minutes away. Literally like 5 minutes away. So I am calculating in my head saying that, okay, well, them gone. The taxi are come right now, so we are gonna left. Them now gonna come back come see we if them circle. Lo and behold, the taxi, all know, me say, all know, look at me, all know, me no see the taxi, all I know. Me say, the taxi no come, the taxi say ma come, him no, the man say ma come, him no come. Me call, me take out my phone and I call again. Come here say what the taxi are there because the car just drive off and me don't want them come back here so come see we. Cause me realize there's something up. Me realize there's something up. Anyways. I call again. No answer. I turned around. My friend, literally, yo, my friend zoned the yo, up until now, I haven't even asked her, like, what were you thinking? She wears glasses, so I wear glasses too, but her eyesight, or like, her eyesight is worse than me, and she was like so focused in her phone trying to get like another taxi number because we were determined to go to that party. We were determined to go to that New Year's Eve party. Nothing could stop we. She was looking through her phone, and then it's like I turned around, and when I turned around into the same guy who was asking if that was a taxi. Imagine if we had gone into the car with him thinking it was a cab. Imagine what would have happened. When I turned around, he said, hey girl, give me this. And he grabbed my phone, right? He grabbed, first of all, you know how, you know what they did? They came around literally crawling with their headlights off while our backs were turned. Because mind you, I'd be looking like back and forth, but for some reason, like I was so focused trying to get the taxi, and I was like scrolling through my phone and whatever, and I was on my phone too, like trying to call the man, and him said, hey girl, give me this, and he grabbed my phone. Yeah, like when he grabbed my phone, I be looking at him like dead in the face, but then he stabbed me. Literally, he used an ice brick and stabbed me right It's like right underneath my left breast. And I ran. I was in heels, but I ran, and then the car drove off. It's like, this is me running, like this is me running to that direction, and this is the car like coming too, and I thought they were coming for me. But when he stabbed me, my friend was like, hey, you get the phone, make sure staying up. But he was pissed off with me because I stopped him in his first attempt to rob us. Do you see what I'm saying? I literally stopped him in his first attempt because I realized that something was going on, or something was gonna go on. It was like really fishy. You know, you see in Jamaica, like a lot of people, when they come to you talking about, like, you know, even trying to help you certain places, it's like you're so skeptical because you don't even know if this is genuine or they're trying to fish to see if you have something to rob you. You know, like all kind of things is going through my head. And then I turned back the other way, running back the other way. And yo, I was like walking on the road stripping. I know he stabbed me, but I don't know what was going on. I was stripping, like like me have on waist trainer, me have on brassiere, my breast them big. Like, me feel like say, yo, all of them the cushion they help save me. Jano, I feel like all of them the cushion they help save me, because it kind of like got through one little part of my breast too, the ice break. I will run, I may strip off my clothes, and my friend they pan, no, take off your clothes and take off your clothes. Me I take off my clothes in the road. I look up in them dead still, you know. The pin them never gone nowhere. The pin them dead. Pan is like a one bridge, two side of the road. Them there so, we there so. And they look up in them the same way, and I say, ow. When we reached at her mom's house, like I was there, you know, and I was like squeezing down on the spot. I wasn't bleeding a whole lot, honestly. For some reason I really wasn't bleeding a whole lot, because I was kind of compressing the area while I was on my way there. We call the police, and the police come for me. Can me go hospital. So a lot of persons, like, you know, expected me to stop talking to this girl because, you know, they're saying like she was the reason behind this and she probably be the one to set it up and whatever. But I think differently. I think the situation was very unfortunate, and I'm so grateful that I'm still alive today. I'm so grateful that I'm here to tell you guys the story. I'm so grateful to be posting that, hey, I hate New Year's, if you feel what I'm saying. The police officers, they did such a wonderful job. They came very quickly, they got me, and they took me to the hospital. And they stayed there with me, you know. I don't remember how I got home. But ever since, I try my best not to go anywhere. 2 New Years after that, or not directly after, but you know, I've been out like I think it was was it last year? No, not last year, but I've been out like New Year's after that, and I have extreme anxiety on New Year's, so I try not to go anywhere, and I don't think I will unless it's very, very important and I have to go, because when it reaches like 12 o'clock I get anxiety. Like, I'm just waiting for something to pop off, either a fight, either like somebody's gonna do something to me, like something bad. I'm just waiting for it to happen, like every single New Year's. Even when I'm home curled up on my couch in my bed, I'm just waiting for something to happen. I am just happy that I am here. That's my story. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please leave me a comment down below. Can you relate to my story? Has anything like that ever happened to you? I made a video of my straight back cornrows. Please go ahead and check that video out. Have a good one. Bye.